the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Well, no surprise, Donald Cowboy Cerrone has become one of the more popular fighters on the roster, not just because he seemingly fights on every show, but the finishes continue to pile up. A recent knockout of Matt Brown comes to mind. This is one of the better head kick artists in the game today. You gotta get the guard up when you're facing Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Wow, huge head kick. Oh, misses with the jab. Nice hook there by Cowboy Cerrone. Tags him with the uppercut. Beautiful right hand there from Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Some friction with his former team, Jackson Wink MMA, but the results have been there since that separation, DC. No arguing with the recent form of the future Hall of Famer, Donald Cerrone. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
And now some separation.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Cerrone going for the takedown, nothing doing there.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Cerrone's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues.
Nice block.
Oh, massive kick lands flush. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight stands.
Nice lead hook by Thompson. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Wonderboy Thompson. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
10 seconds to go in round one. Corn sounds for the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now. Cerrone's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
I want you to avoid the striking. Let him think you're going to strike. Lure him in. Drop down.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
So 5 minutes in the can, now we get to our second round. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Donald Cowboy Cerrone. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throws.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Beautiful level change.
Now he's back up. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red, you don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Big right hand. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Nice punch there by Thompson. He landed that inside leg kick. Could be the beginning of the end here. Oh!
Nice leg kick. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Huge left hand. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to.
He's very close to the finish here. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. All right, so that's the end of the round. The cut above his eye has gotten really, really bad at this point, and candidly, the location could not be any worse. If this cut gets any deeper and starts to bleed any more, prevailing wisdom is they're going to stop this fight.
Can't go much longer with a cut like this. We need a finish.
All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. CERRONE's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Thompson's head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cowboy CERRONE. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over. Fast leg kick lands.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Less than a minute now to go in the round.
Another takedown lands.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by CERRONE. Final 10 seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
All right, so a huge win for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson here tonight. Still one of the better pure strikers on this roster, top to bottom, and showed you exactly why tonight.
I mean, great traditional mixed martial artist, but he's developed all the skill he needed to get to the top of the division and challenge for the UFC title on multiple occasions.